Welcome to another episode of Roll Up a Poet. So get your blunts rolled and your drink poured. Alright, now look. So for this one, I'm gonna be telling y'all about the time in the hood when the OG GD homies ran us down with paintball guns. How about that? True ass story. You know what I'm saying? Alright, let's get into it. So me and about three of the guys of my generation, we on the block, right? We on the corner posted up, we talking our shit, blah, 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 right? Matter of fact, let's go to that time capsule. So this was around like '03, '04, some shit like that. So I'm about 14, 15 at the time, you know what I'm saying? So the guys I got with me, we around the same age, about 14, 15 years old, right? So we're gonna go back to that time capsule, about like maybe '04, something like that, right? All right, so we on the block, right? We in what's this? Our you got freshman, sophomore. Okay, so we in our sophomore year of high school, right? We on the block. Told you everybody got their cliques, their gangs, this block, that block, blah blah blah, right? Okay, so I'm on the block with my guys, right? We talking our shit. We hood politicking about this and that happened, that and this, right? So while we doing that, next thing you know, we see our little homies running towards us. Now, mind you, I told you, we posted up on the corner of Burr Road and Vassar. So Burr Road is the main street, and Vassar is the side street, right? So we posted up on that corner. So we could see people coming from every angle, from this end, that end, that end, that end. You know what I'm saying? So while we on the corner posted, we see our little homies running towards us. You know what I'm saying? It was about five or six of them. At the time, the little homies, they probably was like 10, 11 years old, some shit like that. They was our little homies up under us. They might have been like the second generation. Yeah, they was. They was the second generation under us. In the hood, we all grew up fast. So a motherfucker could be a year or two younger than you, them your little homies, and then you got the homies that's a year or two older than you, them the big homies. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. So these little homies, they were like two generations under us. You know what I'm saying? But they was coming up fast. They was getting into the shit that we was into and all of that, right? Anyway, with that being said, we see the little homies running towards us, right? They running up Vassar towards us, right? So they coming from Pearson the next block over. Now I told y'all at my block going east, block Pearson, that's the Fam Boys block. Fam Boys, Fam First, you know what I'm saying? That's their main block. But they got that block all the way back to Evergreen, you know what I'm saying? So they had them a nice range of territory, right? So if you pass Burt Road going east, all that is fam. You know what I'm saying? They GDs and shit, right? All right. Now with that being said, we see the little homies running off they block, running up Vassar towards us, right? So they come running fast as hell. Little bunch of little niggas just running to us. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck is they running for? They coming. Next thing you know, they doing this. You from the hood, you see niggas running towards you, and they doing this, they telling you to start running. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. If it's your homies and they running towards you and they doing this, they telling you niggas start running. You know what I'm saying? So we start running, right? By the time they got this, we start running. We ran up Burr Road towards 7 Mile, right? We all running. It's like damn near 10 of us. We all booking. Ain't asking no question, nothing. We just running, right? All you hear is shoes stomping on the ground and us breathing heavy. That's all you hear, right? So we get damn near to 7 Mile. It's a little alley right there in between Burr Road and Pearson. Right behind 7 Mile, it's a little alley right there. I did a short going through that alley. You know what I'm saying? Showing y'all the barber shop, where the gas station was at, all of that shit. I told you that was one of the gangways, a lot of shit that happened in that alley, right? Well, that's the alley we ran to. A few months ago, I made a video about I got tricked with fake money. And I was telling you I found that fake money in that alley. This happened in that same alley. A lot of shit that happened in that alley, right? But anyway, we ran up the block, boom, shot up the alley, right? So we in the middle of the alley. We stop, right? We all trying to catch our breath and shit. We all out of breath. We all fucked up, you know. So I'm at the little homies like, dog, what the fuck happened? Why we all had the book? What happened? You know what I'm saying? They like, man, the fam niggas started shooting at us, dog. We like, what? They like, nah, not like that. They like, man, these niggas got paintball guns. Me and the homies of my generation, we all looking at each other. We laughing like, paintball guns. They like, yeah, bro, them niggas got paintball guns. They was blowing them bitches at us. They like, dog, we looked up, we just see paintball hitting motherfucking cars, houses, all type of shit. We just start running. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, what would they start shooting at y'all for? You know what I'm saying? Mind you, like I said, fam is like our second home pretty much. Burr Road and fam, we was like the same shit, but we wasn't. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, why would they just start shooting paintballs at y'all? What type of time y'all was on? You know what I'm saying? So they like, man, we just went over there, set tripping on them, talking shit, woo woo. And like next thing you know, the niggas pulled out paintball guns and started chasing us. We like, dog, y'all niggas tweaking, man. You know, but these are homies. You know what I'm saying? So it was what it was. Well, with that being said, we in the alley catching our breath, talking about what's going on, blah blah blah, right? So I'm like, look, man, all right, fuck that. We back to the block. You know what I'm saying? Now the alley was like a safe way. You know what I'm saying? It was a gang way, but it was like a safe way at the same time because it was like a little low key ass little alley. But if the homies come ride up Burr Road or Pearson and they see you in the alley, they can cut up the alley and get on your ass. But the alley is open, you know what I'm saying? So you can cut through that barbershop, you can cut through the gas station, you can go this way up the alley towards Pearson, or you go this way back towards Burr Road. You had different ways to get through this alley, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't like just a one way thing. You had multiple outlets to get out this alley just in case somebody catch you in that bitch, you know what I'm saying? Well, anyway, with all that being said, we chopped it up with the little homies. We like, man, y'all good. Don't worry about this shit, blah, 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 right? So we walking back down the block to our corner, right? So now we back on the corner. We back on Bar Road and Vassar, right? We posted up. We talking our shit. This might have been like 10 minutes later. No cap. Next thing you know, is me and my generation of homies, and then the little homies, like I said, that were like two generations under us. We all on the block and shit, right? So it's about damn near 10 of us at this point, right? While we on the corner posted up, what we see where the same little homies where they came running from Pearson up the Vassar towards us, we see the fam niggas coming up that block and they cut up Vassar coming towards us, just like how the little homies was. You know what I'm saying? So it was about five of them, you know. These is my OG homies. You know, they was like maybe like 2, 3 years older than me. But like I said, in the hood growing up like that, you you would be an OG over your little homies, long as you like 2, 3 years older than them, you they OG, you know what I'm saying, type shit. So these niggas that came walking up the block was the OGs, you know what I'm saying? One of them was Beezy. Y'all know I don't play with the dead, you know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, my boy. So y'all know this ain't no cap, right? Beezy and his other guys, they come walking up Vassar towards us, right? I'm like, these the guys, you know what I'm saying? We good, woo woo. The little homies like, bro, they gonna get to shooting at us, man. Woo, woo. They like grab my shirt, like, come on, let's run. Like they trying to tell me to run. Like, dawg, I'm not doing that. You know what I'm saying? I only took off running the first time because that's just what niggas do. When niggas see other people running, they just take off running. You know what I'm saying? We don't ask questions. We ask questions after we get to a safe place. You know what I'm saying? We don't play that shit. In the hood, you see a group of niggas running towards you, you start running with them. You ask questions at the yard, get somewhere and catch y'all breath. But when the heat is on, all of y'all take off. You know what I'm saying? This wasn't the situation at this point. It's like I know what's going on now. So hell no, I'm not about to take off running. These the guys. What type of time y'all on? And like, bro, they gonna get to shooting at us. Woo woo. I'm like, man, y'all niggas straight, man. We good. You know what I'm saying? So while they walking towards us, we see them with the paintball gun. All them niggas had paintball guns in their hand. They got the big long ones, with the big ass like shell catcher on top of that bitch and everything. You know what I'm saying? So they get about halfway up the block. Burrow, Pearson, about halfway in between the block. So just say this us right here on the corner, right? They coming to Vassar. They stop about halfway, right? They stop about halfway into the block. We looking at them, they looking at us. Next thing you know, they up the motherfucking paintball guns and got to blowing them bitches at us. You know what I'm saying? About a little halfway distance. You know what I'm saying? They got to blowing them bitches. The motherfucking paintball gun, damn paintball guns. The paintballs whizzed and passed. I was like, oh shit, these niggas ain't playing. I look up, everybody took off running. I'm the last one to start running because I'm looking like these my homies. You know what I'm saying? They ain't about to do shit to us. Man, they was on that tip, bro. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. So when the paintball started whizzing past me, I'm like, oh shit. I took off running with the homies. We all took off running back the same way up the block, right? We all running this shit. These niggas, they come running towards, up Vassar, but we already got a little head start on them. You know what I'm saying? So by the time we get halfway up the block, we see them on our corner. You know what I'm saying? They on our corner, just blowing them bitches at. Man, paintballs hitting houses, cars, everything. Like no lie, the shit was a fun time. You know what I'm saying? But after they got to blowing this shit, we had went across the street to one of our homie houses. You know what I'm saying? Now this homie, he was a cool ass homie like that. So we ran to his side door. We ran in that bitch. Right? Boom. We in the house. Nigga like, bro, what happened? Woo, woo. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, dog, them fam niggas out there with paintballs shooting at us and shit. They like, what? Like, bro, real shit. You know what I'm saying? So we in the house looking out the blinds. These niggas is on the corner, posted up on our corner, like fuck that. We run this shit like it's funny, God, dog. Them niggas posted up on our corner because everybody in the hood know we posted on that corner. That was our block. That's what we did. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas posted up on the corner like they was us with the paintball, waiting on us to come out that bitch. Hell no, nigga, we held that L that day. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know I told y'all about whole L's, man. We held that bitch that day straight up. Hey, y'all got the block. We don't got no damn paintball guns. We can't go to war with these niggas. You know what I'm saying? So they posted up out there for like another 5 minutes or so. You know what I'm saying? I guess they were like, fuck that, these niggas ain't coming out. They knew where we was at, you know what I'm saying? But of course, like I said, we homies, you know what I'm saying? They was just out there to play little shit with us, you know what I'm saying? So they ended up walking off the block. So they walking across Bar Road, still walking up Vassar, going to the fire side, you know what I'm saying, where the lords and them be at. So they started walking their way with the paintball gun. So they went after them niggas, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, that shit was crazy as hell, man. And like I said, Beezy was in the crowd with them. So, this ain't no cap. I don't play like that. You know what I'm saying? But man, it was just one of them fun times. You know what I'm saying? Just a fun time in the hood, man. Niggas came through with the paintball and started blowing at us. And they fired like 20, 30 paintballs and they ain't hit nobody. You know what I'm saying? That was just some crazy shit. So, after they left the block, we waited like another 5 minutes. Then we came out. They never came back on the block or nothing. You know what I'm saying? So we all out there checking each other like, damn, ain't nobody got hit. Woo woo. So we was just happy ain't nobody got hit. But when we came outside, everybody house was with tag, with paintballs, all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? A couple of the neighbors was mad about it, you know what I'm saying? But they cleaned this shit up, because they know us, they know how we get down or whatever. So it was all straight. But I just had to throw that little hood story on y'all, man. I told y'all about the water gun fights. Well, the same guys we had that water gun. Damn, my bad. Let me back it up. The same guys we had that water gun fight with, them niggas came back blowing at us. You know what I'm saying? With fucking paintball. Like, nah, that shit was crazy as hell, man. But yeah, that's just what it was, man. Just a little hood story. I had to throw it y'all real quick. Hopefully y'all got a good laugh out of it. You know what I'm saying? It was some real shit. Um, the paintball fight ain't happened no more after that. Um, but that was a time that they did come blowing at us. You know what I'm saying? They came through blowing crazy as hell, man. Then they went down there to the Lord, started blowing at the niggas too. It was just a wild ass day in the hood, man. That's how that hood shit work, man. Another Detroit story for your ass. How about that? It's been another episode of Roll Up a Pour Up. So get your blunts rolled and your drink poured.